Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Monday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, so we got this little half day today, wedged in between the weekend and 4th of July tomorrow. The markets will be open until 1:15 today. PIC close and Globex close. So on the daily chart, we saw on Thursday, we saw the market take that spike down after the spike up. Yesterday, it didn't. On Friday, rather, it did enough to maintain the lower band ride. It hasn't engaged the lower band today, so they have until, till 1:15 to engage it. Otherwise, the band ride will be over. The key for me today, get this out of the way, is going to be how this green line, the daily mid-band, acts if it comes up and gets tested. So it's right in the area of 24.32. We've traded as high as 30.25 overnight. I'm currently long. We're currently long against 18.5. We had a big spike down off of the close on Friday that didn't violate the lows here at 18.5. We had matching lows at 18.5. This low matched it as well. So basically, you had a triple bottom. I mean, whatever you want to call it down there at 18.5. When the spike right at the cash close didn't violate that, it kept our long setup that we already had there against 18.5. We kept that alive, so it was still valid. So we took a trade over the weekend, which I wasn't really planning on doing, but if the setup's a setup and it is what it is. So that's played out pretty nicely. We've hit our daily goals before we even woke up this morning. So we're just rolling up stops and seeing what more the bulls have. If they can get up over the top of 35 and go engage 32, they could trade as high as 36.5 today. You got to remember, we're kind of in this holiday market kind of a thing where it just likes to kind of drip higher a little bit, which has pretty much been indicative of Globex. So it'll just kind of bleed it up, and then as we get into Wednesday, then you may see you see the bears come back in and try to push it down. We've got the low, we've got the 0.2 half low, and there's just been these gradual higher lows off of that. I mean, the bearish cynic in me says, look, it's just kind of just kind of drifting and flagging. It's not really going anywhere, and then boom, they're going to lower the boom come Wednesday. I think that's possible. I think it's an environment that could support that kind of a move. The bears have to execute on that move. That's the uncertainty. The bears don't execute as well as the bulls. Now they sure as heck executed on Thursday, and they've executed a little bit more in trying to deal with this compression. But the reality is, as you jump out on a daily chart, we come in. You almost lost the band ride here. You get it back, you keep it, and it's kind of starting to slip away. If the bears want to keep a grip on this tape, they need to be present. They need to defend the daily mid-band, engage the lower band, and try to close it a lot closer to 20 than to 30 today. That would continue the conversation into next week, into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, which is really the reality, the guts of the week. The bands are tight. You can see them trying to expand a little bit. There's plenty more expansion in this tape. At 1.11 on the Bollinger Bandwidth, you've got plenty of room for expansion. You look at these bands here. We've had all of this volume or volatility, fantastic ranges. The bands still really haven't gone anywhere. So, once we get past the holiday, once we get into the guts of July, whether it's to the upside or the downside, we're going to get some big ranges. We're going to get some volatility. It's going to be a great tape to trade. All right. Be safe. I will catch everybody Wednesday. Have a good one. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princeton Trader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.